Welcome to today's Yin Radiant Rest practice. We're going to get right into it. We have a short amount of time. These poses are supported with a couple of props, and they're all about helping you reset and regulate by resting. So I welcome you. Please be sure to subscribe to the channel. Let us know how classes feel. Leave your comments. We love hearing from the community. Like the classes that you really want to come back to again. And be sure never to miss a brand new class. We have 3 that comes out every single week to make consistent practice really easy for you. Let's get started. We're going to come with 2 blocks or book stacks or even couch cushions can do here. And you'll bring the blocks out in front with hands on the blocks, big toes touch, knees a little bit wider than your ribs as you anchor back and bow down for this lovely child's pose. If it's difficult to get your head all the way down, you can put a folded blanket under your forehead. It is lovely to be able to rest your forehead here to get this soothing parasympathetic nervous system to kind of shift into gear here. As you start your practice, every moment counts. Choose to be undistracted. Choose to fully receive the gift of being here. Notice your breath. Maybe you haven't thought about it all day. Breathe in slowly through the nose, out slowly through the nose. Bowing to begin, bowing to remember humility, to remember we want the heart to lead us through our lives, and the head serves the heart. Compassion, empathy, connection, letting these qualities lead us. Slowly inhale up. Bring your knees underneath your hips and bring your blocks to touch at the top here. You want to just check out your measure as you bring your elbows down. So you might need to bring knees in a little, hands in prayer as you inch your elbows forward. And then you can always walk your knees back to increase the stretch. So as you bow, you could either rest your forehead on the block ledge, or some of you, forehead towards the ground there. Puppy dog or anahatasana stretch. Big stretch on the shoulders, the chest. Feel the feet anchoring down just by relaxing. Feel the bends of the body, the hinge of the knees as the kneecaps soften down. The bend of the hips as the weight of the hips drops down the thigh bones into the knees. Elbows anchoring with gravity. Breath is rhythmic and deep. Two more rounds of breath. Lifting your head, we'll slowly lift the chest and then draw the knees in. Sit back towards the heels, and we'll use 1 block now. So you'll lean forward enough to tuck your toes and put the block at the highest level between the heels. Sitting back onto the block with your toes tucked, walk your knees back a little bit more so your heels are more upright. You're opening the soles of the feet. You can even use your hands to spread your toes and then roll the shoulders up, back, and around a few times. Feel free to close your eyes. And then let everything just soften and settle with this sense of broad open chest. Breathing into your feet. Reaching through the inner edge of your feet, your big toe mounds and inner heels will really give a nice stretch to the sole, the arches of your feet. Feel upright from crown of head over heart, heart over pelvis, pelvis over ankle. And slowly lean forward to your hands and knees. You can place the block to the right of your mat and stretch your legs one at a time. So right leg drags back, rock and bend, left leg back, just to release the back of the knee. And now we'll come to the belly. With the block next to you, you'll place your right arm in a goal pose position so the forearm and elbow are fully supported by the block. And then rotate onto the outer right side of your body. The second block can come under your head. Your left hand starts on the floor in front of you, and you can bend your right knee and put your left foot behind you, or keep both knees bent and squeeze a block between the thighs, or a blanket or a pillow between the thighs. This is a deep pectoral stretch. Chest opening, shoulder stretch here. Rhythmic breath. Soft jaw. Stay present with the sensation. Now, taking your right hand towards the head, you can maybe rest the fingers on the block or place the hand more on the head. Elbow is still on that right block next to you, so your elbow is supported. This is going to deepen the stretch, so keep that in mind. Two more breaths. You want to come out very slowly, coming prone, and we're going to just put one block to the side on the left, and for a moment, pause with Sphinx, elbows under shoulders, palms down, little lift of the chest, close your eyes. Roll the shoulders back. This is opening up the thoracic part of the spine, mid-back, chest area. Stay in the upper body, but bend both knees, and you can gently wiper your legs side to side, like 1 or 2 inches. Slow and easy. Feel how your thigh bones rotate. Everything is connected. And then do some circular motions. Both feet drawing a big circle. Nice and slow. Reverse. Next time your feet are up, knees still bent, point your toes. And then exhale, flex your feet. Pull down, reach your heels up. Slowly point your toes like you're moving through mud. Exhale, pull and flex. And then straighten both legs. And we'll set up for the second side. Left elbow and forearm on the block. Head is supported by any prop there, and you'll rotate onto that outer side of your left hip. So again, you can see here I'm bending my front leg, and you could put the foot on the floor, or you could stack your knees and put something between them, right hand or forearm down. Nice and easy breath. Close your eyes. It may look really lazy and delicious, and we very well can feel it's dreamy here, but it also very well could be a hot spot area. This area, for most of us, is tight. Most of us have tension along the front of the chest area and shoulders from our desk culture, screen culture, and our back body tends to be weaker. So this is lovely. It's opening up that area, which can be physical, energetic, emotional. And by nature, the back of the body is engaged. You're not having to do much. So everything's in a nice, well-aligned place for the stretch. Let the breath move from within the body to help open up. And then you'll have the option to move your hand to pivot in towards your head more, keeping elbow on the block, and maybe hand to the head. Just depends on range of motion. Two more breaths. Try to melt your left side into the floor more. And then you'll slowly come up, straighten your leg, your top leg, use your hands, and go wide legs. Now, if you have a couch cushion, you could use that like a bolster at home. If not, we can use our props. 2 blocks and a blanket can make a bolster. You could also use a coffee table. If this is too low, a coffee table or a folding chair in front to rest your head on. We're just exploring slowly coming forward and draping the body. And you can rest your head to one side. Just take a few breaths. Might focus on longer exhalations. Cueing the body, it can let go, move more into rest and digest mode. Turn the head the other direction if it's rotated. Another slow, long, delicious breath. You'll rise up. You can put the props to the side. Just keep one block over to the left inner knee, calf area. So you can put that forearm, left forearm down, palm up, and then sweep your right arm overhead, turn open. And then go ahead and put the elbow on the block. Hold the head and let the top arm just dangle. Try to stack your shoulders, but gently leaning your top elbow back more. Try to keep your right seat down. Opening this right side of your body. 2 more breaths. Take your time, inhale, windmill up, press to rise and switch. So again, forearm to block, palm up, big sweep of the arm, turn of your chest, and then bring your elbow to hold your head and dangle the top arm. You might notice a pretty big difference between left and right sides, not uncommon. Soften the tongue around the mouth, soften the eyes and around the eyes. Easy breath. Two more breaths. Slowly inhale, press to come up. Bring your knees in, recline on your back. Have one block. Place your feet outer hip distance and choose the best height of the block for you as you lift your hips and slide the block under the pelvis, right above your tail, below the waistline of the pants. Straighten your arms, relax them so they're reaching towards your feet, and lift your chest, draw your shoulders under. You can let your knees knock in, or you could keep your thighs more parallel. This should just be soft and gentle for you. You might play around after a couple breaths with notching your block up or even take it down. Chin away from chest. So you could slide a pencil under your neck. That way your spine is really well aligned. Give yourself to the wash of quiet this pose brings. It's a back bend, but it's also an inversion. So it's heart higher than head. It's going to quiet the mind. How comfortable, how easy, how lazy can this be? That's the goal. Soften your belly with every out-breath. Quiet your mind. Feel the bones of the body heavy. The muscles of the body soften and spread. The inner organs of the body soft. Breath flowing with ease. Feel free to stay a little longer in this one, close your practice there, or you'll remove the block and just stretch your body out for your rest. Savasana. Give your body a little jiggle. Have your palms up to keep your chest open. Let your legs drop to the sides. Dive inward. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please stay a while. If you want longer form classes, we have so many Yin classes, long meaning anywhere from 35 minutes to even 60-minute. So you have more time in these poses, more of the sequence to explore, and more active practices as well. Over 1,000 classes on our Thousand Petals Yoga membership library. It's a paid subscription for those of you who want to kind of dig in to some of the lengthier content there. But thank you for being here. Namaste.